Hi, my name is Matthew, although you may know me by another name. My friends call me Maddie, and I should be dead.
Matthew Perry died. He was underwater when his assistant returned from running an errand and found him unresponsive in the hot tub.
In that hospital for 5 months and, escaped death.
When she had that conversation, he had quit smoking. He was working out, like all the good things. I think that's why they were so shocked.
But when firefighters arrived just minutes later and took Perry out of the water, he was already gone.
The most important thing is always to get outside of your head and help another person.
I believe because he was such a sort of alive person.
According to the fire department, he hadn't been in the hot tub very long.
Friend star Matthew Perry has passed away at the age of 54, and we think what tears our heart is that his last few moments were alone. Matthew Perry's sudden and tragic death. When the circumstances surrounding Matthew Perry's sudden and sorrowful demise came to light, it caused a significant stir. So what exactly did the photos reveal? The most awful things in the world, because you have to lie and pretend that you're doing well, and you don't even understand why you have to do that. According to TMZ, Matthew Perry passed away unexpectedly soon after returning home from a strenuous 2-hour pickleball match. Perry had sent his assistant on a brief errand, and when they returned, they were horrified to find Perry unconscious in the jacuzzi. They immediately called the authorities for emergency assistance. It's important to note that there were no drugs found at the scene, and authorities have no suspicions regarding foul play in connection with his tragic incident. The Los Angeles Police Department spokeswoman revealed that they had gotten a call about a man in his 50s who had died at Perry's house, but at the time, the police had not formally confirmed the identity of the deceased. Prior to his tragic death, Matthew Perry's last known public appearance was at a dinner party with a friend. The friend's icon was captured on videos looking at ease outside the well-known Los Angeles burger joint. The 54-year-old actor shared a picture of himself lounging in a jacuzzi just a day after he reportedly passed away in an apparent drowning. The star was wearing a green t-shirt, black pants, and sneakers, and looked content as he enjoyed some quality time with his unidentified companion.
First time since actor Matthew Perry's death on Saturday, we're hearing from his co-stars on Friends.
Your disease is just outside, just doing one-arm push-ups, just waiting for you, waiting to get you alone.
Matthew Perry died. He was underwater when his assistant returned from running an errand and found him unresponsive in the hot tub.
A journey it is and a struggle it is, and I'm so proud of Matthew and how hard he's fought for his life.
Learning new details about what Matthew Perry was doing the day of his death. Perry's pickleball coach telling People magazine,
Addiction, the big terrible thing, is far too powerful for anyone to defeat alone.
The post was captioned with a picture of the star wearing headphones and gazing out over what appeared to be the Los Angeles skyline. It feels lovely to have warm water swirling about you. Matman here. The term Matman is a combination of his first name Matthew and the superhero Batman. Some of his recent Instagram posts included a picture of him watching Batman in his home theater with the caption, "Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm Matman." And another with a caption, "Do you know what I mean?" While the final photo, in which his face is clearly visible, was shot with his father John, who is hardly ever seen before these posts. On October 17, Matthew had made more cryptic posts about Batman. Perry posted a video on social media that included a first peek of Robert Pattinson's Batman film. The caption on the clip read, "No need to worry everyone, tonight I have the streets on me." 2 days later, Perry uploaded another picture of a massive bat emblem painted on a wall that had red lights on it. "Sleep well everyone, I've got the city tonight," the post's caption said. Matman. In a third post, there was a picture with the phrase, "Batman plays pickleball," which he later added in the comment area. On October 23, "I'm on a lofty building, so be easy on me."
Well, I was put on an ECMO machine. And an ECMO machine, when you talk to any doctor,
The assistant returned from running errands to find Perry submerged in his hot tub.
there were 5 people that night that were put on ECMO machine, and I was the only one who survived.
Always wrapped you in his arms, was willing to help you no matter what you needed to do.
In that hospital for 5 months and, escaped death.
There was always a part that was kind of bracing.
And I thought to myself, this must be the way that normal people feel all the time.
Matthew Perry's cryptic social media posts raised concerns. The actor released a video on social media that appeared to show 3 purple grapes or cranberries being placed on a table. Perry captioned the image, "This is what I've had to eat today, I'm Matman," which alarmed many. Fans at the time thought Perry's sudden influx of posts was a little strange. One fan even wrote, "I'm starting to get confused by these posts. Nothing all year and now this." Other fans took this as a call for assistance, believing Perry was trying to tell them something. Another fan wrote, "Are you okay? Should we send for help?" on one of the posts.
It wasn't a daily struggle, but it was something he thought about daily, so it was very important to him, and I think that's why he was so key in helping others.
For some reason, it's obviously because I was on Friends, more people will listen to me. I learned how close I came to death.
When she had that conversation, he had quit smoking. He was working out, like all the good things. I think that's why they were so shocked.
Continues to reverberate as the world waits for word on what led to the 54-year-old star's death.
And I lay in the grass and just was in heaven.
Like when we're at a party and we see one another, we are going to leave everybody else at the party and I'm going to spend my time.
In light of his tragic demise, many fans have gone back to check these last posts, and some are claiming that Perry was sending the bat signal for help. One actually commented on this saying, "He was sending us the bat signal, he needed help. His death should be investigated. Who took the picture of him in the hot tub for his last post? That's where he passed away." His entire Instagram is like PR, and only recently he started posting, and he was sending out the bat signal, and we didn't get it. A second fan added, "I think he was sending out a bat signal for help. I am so heartbroken now." The bat signal is a distress signal device appearing in various interpretations of the Batman mythos. It is a specially modified cage searchlight with a stylized symbol of a bat attached to the light so that it projects a large bat emblem in the sky or on buildings in Gotham City. In the stories, the signal is used by the Gotham City Police Department as a method of contacting and summoning Batman to their assistance in the event of a serious crisis, and as a weapon of psychological intimidation to the numerous villains of Gotham City. For Perry's case, fans are alleging that the actor was trying to call for help with all the Batman posts and speculating that he may have relapsed into substance abuse or was facing a mental health crisis.
But when firefighters arrived just minutes later and took Perry out of the water, he was already gone.
It was great. He was happy and chipper.
A lot of people think of Matthew Perry and they think Friends is going to be his legacy, but really he was someone who was guiding people.
Teen rehabs, maybe at least. Half of your life in treatment or in sober living houses.
Healthy, communicative, able-bodied gentleman like this suddenly pass away in a hot tub.
His body was not waterlogged, meaning it had not absorbed a lot of water.
Struggled mightily with addiction for most of his life, and he said one thing he always appreciated about Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry struggles with addiction. The book, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, published in 2021, detailed how Matthew's addiction worsened under the intense glare of fame after he rose to fame at the age of 24 as Chandler in the hit sitcom Friends. In the opening paragraph, he wrote, "Hello, my name is Matthew. Though you might know me by another name, my friends call me Maddie, and I should be deceased." Perry also recounted his heavy drinking during the first 2 seasons of Friends, despite his claims that he never appeared on set while inebriated. He later developed an addiction to the pain medication Vodin after a jet ski accident during the filming of Fool's Rush. By the end of the 10th season of Friends, Perry had fallen deeply into a web of problems, having moved into a relationship with Salma Hayek in 1996. He would later disclose that at one point during his time on the show, he was taking up to 55 Vodin painkillers a day and had lost weight to a mere amount of 128 pounds. In a 2016 interview, Perry admitted that because he was a little out of it at the time, he had no memory of filming 3 seasons of the series. In his memoir, Perry also mentioned that his substance usage might be inferred from his appearance. "When I'm heavy, it's alcohol. When I'm thin, it's pills. When I have a goatee, it's a lot of pills."
Hi, my name is Matthew, although you may know me by another name. My friends call me Maddie, and I should be dead.
I'd say that's probably true, given the journey he'd been on, and we were all aware of it.
The most important thing is always to get outside of your head and help another person.
And now I finally feel okay and feel like I've got some strength.
What does it mean to feel okay?
Final days.
Well, we do know that he was playing pickleball that morning.
Matthew has been through a lot of ups and downs. He chronicled a lot of it in his book.
Perry recalled her saying, "I know you're drinking." To be confronted by Jennifer Aniston was devastating, and I was bewildered. "How can you tell?" I asked. "I've been trying to conceal it. We can smell it." To which she responded in a somewhat peculiar yet caring manner. The use of "we" struck profoundly. Jennifer Aniston, his worried co-star who played Rachel Green on Friends, eventually confronted him about his drinking. Perry's drug abuse continued even after his memoir, which revealed his near-death experiences. He nearly died at the age of 49 after his colon burst from excessive opiate use, spending 2 weeks unconscious and 5 months in the hospital. Perry's family was informed he had only a 2% chance of surviving. A few years later, he experienced a potentially fatal event when his heart stopped beating for 5 minutes. He had to withdraw from his role in Adam McKay's Netflix comedy Don't Look Up due to the combination of hydrocodone and anesthetic administered during the procedure. 8 of his ribs were broken during CPR. Perry's near-death experiences are ironic, as he did not make it through this time.
I was in that hospital for 5 months and, escaped.
I believe because he was such a sort of alive person.
It must be the way that normal people feel all the time.
Matthew Perry returned here to his $6 million mansion in Pacific Palisades. He asked his assistant to run some errands for him. According to the fire department, he hadn't been in the hot tub very long.
Tributes from celebrities. Meanwhile, a number of celebrities paid tribute to the fallen star on Instagram. Maggie Wheeler, who portrayed Chandler's girlfriend Janice, and friends shared how saddened they were to hear of Perry's passing and how much joy he brought to so many during his too short life. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.